Well, it is the Saturday of Labor Day weekend, so it's a long weekend. We'll see what that means here at the bins. Still lots of chairs, lots of comfy furniture, and not too many people at the bins, so let's see what's in store for us today. Not gonna fill the cart, right? We shall see, won't we? This is a telltale sign of how busy it is. If you can find a parking spot, as I call it, for your cart that is near a bench and there's not a whole lot of stuff around it, means it's not too busy. Let's see if that means there's still lots of good stuff left. All right, my first order of business is going to be this miscellaneous set of bins, and then this here set of shoe bins, because these are going to be the next ones they take away. So we are going to dig in and just make sure we don't miss anything. Well, I had to move fast, so look what I did. I pulled a whole bunch of stuff in here that I am now going to look up. So let's check into it and see if any of this is something I want to keep. Well, that was a bust. None of these are keepers, at least for me. These are Nike Mercurial. I thought they were unique. They've got this sort of collar around the ankle, but I can't find any exact comps, and it's kind of confusing because a lot of the ones that are similar to this have actual soccer cleats on the bottom, so I don't want to buy anything that's confusing. This one I never did find the other one, so that's a no-go. These are Sorel boots, and I know I see other thrifters find them and they get all excited. Maybe it's just because it's the wrong season. Maybe it's because I see them all the time here. But I looked up the comps, and certainly right now, not good. Maybe in the winter it would be better. These shoes are no good comps. I'll throw them up. So we're not getting those. These Converse, possibly could sell, but then I noticed this lace is all damaged, so we don't want that. These are men's Circa. They have nice branding. You can see this tag here, but you can see there's going to be a fair bit of suede cleaning to do, and it wasn't seeing great comps on those either. I had some high hopes for these. These are called Nurse Mates, but again, I'll throw up some comps. Not very strong, so we shall leave them behind. Oh, I still have to look these up. They're actually heavy, and they say magic bag. So I think you throw these in the microwave, and there's like beans or whatever in the toe, so if you have cold feet. So my mom loves the color pink, and she does get cold feet because of arthritis. So if these look like they fit, I think I'm gonna get them for her. And then I have just a couple of skirts. So this one, I gotta look at the size and check them out more closely, but there was a few skirts. This one is running room. I think it might fit my sister. She might like that. And then what I did get, very little make in the cut here. These are ballet flats, as you can see, and they are by Yossi Samra. And there's okay comps, considering they weigh almost nothing. And then I'm getting this hat box. I actually bought another one here at the bins before, because I do sell some hats and things like cowboy hats or, old Stetson top hats. They need to be stored carefully. So this is a great way to store them. You can see at Winners, which is kind of like a TJ Maxx type of thing, it was originally $10.99, and I'll pay something like $2. All right, I'm trying to stay ahead of the bin rotation, so I'm going to be looking through that one. I don't think that'll take too long. And this one, because they are going to go next. I think I can get through these pretty quickly. It looks like a lot of big miscellaneous stuff. Check out these. These are like commercial. Where's a good one? Maybe like there. Paper towel holders. Kimberly Clark Professional. Pull down paper towel holders. I wonder what the deal is with these. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Paper towel holder. And just FYI, those other commercial paper towel dispensers sell for very little, so definitely not interested in that. We have a combination of medical supplies and toys. We've got some goggles. I'm trying to figure out what these are. Those safety goggles, maybe? Probably. I picked those up actually for home. Look at this old school, like Rolodex kind of thing. That's vintage. What does it actually say? Bates List Finder Director Model. Matching telephone colors made in Japan. You know what? I'm going to look it up just for the nostalgia vintage factor. Let's see. I'm rushing because they already took away the last set of carts and they're going to be coming for this one. Kitchen-y stuff. Oh, canning lids. I don't know about the value of that, but I know people who would like that. Then we've got magazine holders. Nothing here. Moving on. All right, on my way to put back shoes, I got distracted by a bin of bags. So I've got to see what's going on in here. So this is not for resale. This is going to be for me. It's dirty. I'm going to throw it in the washer. It's got the shoulder strap and the top straps. Victoria's Secret, quite a large duffel. I have been like sort of juggling packages when I go to do my shipping. So this is going to be really handy for that. I'm going to look up this Cowboys hat. I think football's coming upon us, right? So maybe. And it's a bit of a hat day, at least for checking them out. So this is Rip Zone. So we'll see if that's anything. And this one, sort of floppy sun hat, it is Pieces Accessories. Never heard of it, gonna look it up. And then this is kind of a, I don't know, what would you call it? It's ventilated. Fishing hat, hiking hat, don't know this brand. Could just be a cheap little brand, but adjustable as well. Thought I would check that one out. This is an Iron Man backpack, as you can see. Looks to be in good shape. So I'm gonna look into that. And then this is 31, which I think is like, maybe you can't get it anymore or something. It appears to be some sort of a caddy of sorts. So I'll look into that as well. So mainly all just stuff to look up. No automatics here. Somebody obviously wanted to donate this. But I found two hats with this branding. Lanning. They look like kind of cool and maybe something. So we'll check them out. And then I found this fanny pack, which now that I see it, I'm going to just put it back. I don't think that's going to be anything. So this is what we're looking into. All right, next up, a big art, games, toys bin. Let's go through this together and see. I already saw this Nike vest. Somebody must have thrown it back again. Oh, who do we have here? An elephant. Is that Mount Kilimanjaro in the background? Possibly. I have been there if it is. And I do recall a scene kind of like that. Not with such a clear sky, but... Alright. We found ourselves a fake sword and a very spray painted, it looks like, frame. Oh, check this out. Not gonna get it, but this is cross stitch. Somebody spent many hours making that and having it professionally framed. My mom actually does cross stitch, and she's made a beautiful one for each of our homes, which is a cherished possession. Oh, this is obviously from that same, with the black and the purple. An old letter tray. Don't really have a need for that. Tote, some games. I think, oh, and this belt buckle is something. Oh, we're gonna pick that up. Look into that a little bit more, but I don't think there's anything else. Except right beside this little learning bee, another cross stitch. Oh, and you saw it, another one again. Somebody loved to cross stitch and loved to have them framed. Is that local? It is, from Calgary. So there you go. All right, let's report back. These landing hats are just not special enough. Some of this brand will sell. This one's like a possibility, but because it has this High River branding, but the one I saw was not made of this same material, so we don't want to store that if we don't have a high hope that it's going to sell relatively quickly. This Rip Zone beach hat is sold currently at our local sporting goods store for $10 or $11. So, nope. This Cowboys toque hat is kind of an off-brand, so I think I'm going to leave that one. And swinging over to the cart. This actually sells for like 20 bucks, this exact pattern plus other patterns, so I think we're going to keep that. This hat is an upgrade from my current sun hat, so assuming I'm going to go on a nice hot vacation one of these days, I'm going to get that for myself. This turns out to be, I didn't realize this, maybe you already knew, a ponytail hat. So if you have a ponytail, you can put that through here and wear this hat. So I'm going to get it. It weighs nothing. This is a keep, this Iron Man. I have an exact comp for this one, around 40 bucks. So we're going to take that. The buckle is unmarked, but I have a bunch of belts at home that don't have buckles. So I'm going to see if I can maybe attach this, and then instead of selling a belt without a buckle, I can put a buckle in. Oh, hey, there's a mirror. Funny. And then I still have to comp a couple things here. So let me check into those and get back. A couple more things. These are two, obviously the same person had these. The brand is Scala, and these are sun hats, although they clearly use them as like a cowgirl hat. I'm gonna take those, they're very lightweight. And then I found this, which is a Hurley, where did I see that? There we go, Hurley, kind of like a Y2K little purse. I'm gonna clean that up in the washer. I like the color. And I think I might put this canning stuff back for what it weighs. And I'm just seeing like big lots that are sold on eBay, and I'm not sure if it's even the right thing. I'm not really into canning. This thing here does sell in the secretary model. This here is the director's model, and I didn't see any comps for this, and even if it did, it would be like somewhere $17 or $20, so I think I don't want to get that. And then these are a couple t-shirts that I thought maybe Nathan would like. Well, I found a quiet corner to show you what I picked out of a bit of a hectic bag bin by the entrance there. This is a ski training harness. So you put this on your child, and then you can clip on here, and then your little kid is skiing down the hill in front of you, and you can control them so they don't get too far away or get out of control. I have another one like this on my store, so I know what it is. This here is a champagne container of some kind. So Veuve Clicquot. I have a few of these a couple of different ones in my store. So I may just lot them up and put them all together and see if they'll sell to, you know, a champagne aficionado or collector. Now I already got Nathan a camera case, but I wondered if he would like this one better, or if I would like this one better for my own camera. So for all it weighs, we're gonna pick that up. It's a good camera brand. Nathan, when he was going to Iceland, was looking for a little case for his cords and chargers and stuff, and I thought, hey, this looks like it would do the trick. We'll give it a little wipe down and see if he wants that. This belt, I'm not interested in the belt, but I'm very interested in the buckle. So I think I'm just gonna cut it off because this is not a leather belt, and potentially attach it to another black leather belt I have. I think that would make the buckle-less belt sell a little bit better, just like that other buckle I found. This is just a fold-up shopping bag, so it's like a little tote bag, but you can see the zipper here. Somehow you fold it all up and zip it all up, and it gets to be like that big. So I love these things, and I'm gonna get that one to keep in the car. This, it looks like a lug bag, but it's not lug brand. I think this might be a brand called Gaiam or something like that, yoga brand. And you can see it's got the little strap underneath here. So it is a yoga bag. So you carry your yoga mat underneath here. And then you've got this sort of a gym bag, tote bag kind of a thing. So it is my favorite color. I'm getting it. What else do we have? Oh, this is a baby carrier, Ergo Baby. Not gonna get it all right with all the straps, but I have not yet. Someone suggested in my comments that I should go to, what is that baby store called, where they do secondhand baby stuff? Once Upon a child or baby or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna take that along with a bunch of my other ones if they'll give me a half decent amount for them. And then these I thought would just be good to have, possibly for their intended use, which is to wrap around loose cords, or maybe just for other wiring, organizing type things. Very, very light. So that'll be for personal use. And that's it. And I do not see anything else in this here toy bin. And plus I have to get going. Nathan and I are going out for supper. He's back from Iceland. And we're going out so I can hear all about his trip. But just before I go, I thought I'd give you a quick glimpse at the Plush bin. Let me know if you see anything valuable that I am not seeing, because I am just learning about this here category. Oh, cute. They're all cute. Hi, Mickey. But I just don't know necessarily what is valuable or not. Ooh, somebody said Care Bears can bring good money. So for that reason, I'm gonna look this guy up. Who else do we have? Huge Squishmallow. Is this a sloth? I love sloths. Vancouver, Canada. I don't think he's anybody famous. There's a, what is that, angelfish? What do we have here? A moose. This is just like a little nature lesson of all the animals here in the Plush bin. Anybody else? Anybody else? I feel like I've seen this before. Is this a taco? I think it's a taco. I must say, I do get a lot of amusement looking at these things, even if I have no idea what they are or how valuable they might be. Well, there weren't too many. Wow, you can hear all the banging of a toy bin that just came out. I didn't find any exactly like this little guy with the hood on, but I found a very similar one that was about $15 or $20 for sale, not sold. So I think we'll just leave him. So goodbye. I don't even need to say anything. So this happened after I last reported back. Let's get in here and I'm gonna show you everything that I got. So look at this big guy. This is a mummy style, M-U-M-M-Y, sleeping bag. And somewhere on the side here, it talks about what model it is. Here we go. It is the Banff -12 Celsius model. So very warm. It's not super, super light, but I called my sister and brother-in-law who are in the Vancouver airport on the way home from Iceland. And they live in northern British Columbia and do a lot of camping, sporting, hiking things. And they said, yes, for $10, buy this. So here I am, buying a big old sleeping bag. And I think you saw most everything else, but I'm gonna count because I wanna see what is my, even with this big guy, what is my average price per item? So that is 1. Belt, which I really want for the buckle, is 2. Ski harness, 3. Tech case, 4. This shirt, which I don't even think I showed you, is gonna be for Nathan. It's this skater brand. He really likes the hoodie I got him. So it's called, what is it called here? Sorry. Empire with a Y. So that, oh my goodness, where was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Camera case, 6. Champagne case, 7. Little bag, 8. That was a tote. Ergo baby, 9. Hat, 1, 10. 11. 12, 13, because there's 2 there. Another cool shirt. So this will be 14. This says Palace. I think I'm at 15. Uh-oh, maybe I lost count. 16, slippers for my mom. 17, that's a skirt. 18, another skirt. 19, ballet flats. 20, this is the Hurley purse. I'll count these 2 together. 21, cord wrappers. 22, caddy. 23, backpack. Now these are just little things. 24 belt buckle, a couple little pouches, we'll count that together. Look at this piece of toast. 25. This, safety goggles, 26. This bag, 27. This bag, 28. Hat box, 29. Okay, I'm gonna go away, do the math. It probably sounds a little windy in here. I've got the air conditioning blasting. It's a very warm, sunny day. Gorgeous, loving it. With 29 items, and my total cost was $40.25. So drum roll, that comes out to $1.38 per item. You cannot source cheaper than that, I don't think. And especially not when you have a sleeping bag that is bringing up that average. So when I do the math, even the sleeping bag comes out to an average cost of $1.38. Can't beat that for a $150 sleeping bag, if you ask me. Anyway, another good fun trip to the bins. I was only here for a couple hours maybe, and now I am on my way to go out for dinner with Nathan now that he's back from Iceland. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel, why not? We'd love to have you. Join the community. Anyway, thank you always for watching, and we will see you soon with another thrifting adventure. Bye.